It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Though both sides, this game really matters as the postseason is approaching.
Well, at this point of the year, guys are a little bit tired, but you've got to find a way to dig deeper and bring out your best with so much opportunity to be able to punch your ticket for it.
Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Christian Yelich leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. The punch out there, and there's one down. And now it's William Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
They say you win.
1-1.
That one's in there, and that is strike two.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Kershaw fires. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And there's ball four.
Take the break.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First offering misses the mark. Here comes a pitch. That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swings through that one for strike two. Contreras stands at first with one out. Next one just misses, and it's 3-2. Mark Canha up next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one.
That's an out.
On to Freddie. Double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back. And towing the slab in this one, Wade Miley. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating for tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Mookie Betts.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. He's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's to third. Throw on to Santana. And that is the inning. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mark Canha. Kershaw back to work. That's a strike. 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Kicks and deals. And that's outside. In the dirt. Smith gets it to first. One up, one down.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Willie Adames up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Next offering is in for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Flips the corner and a count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. One down, base is empty. And now the count filled up 3-2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I thought there was a lot of patience in that at bat, but just the cat and mouse game. Kershaw just a master at it.
Now it's the second baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Ball one there. Next offering is in for a strike. Tapped softly on the ground. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
And it's fouled away. The pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Ripped on a line. Canna hauls it in, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ahmed.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Line drive, could be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
One out, runner at second. Max Muncy at the dish. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Rosario over at second, 1 down. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Adrian Hauser up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Pines getting loose as well. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's as far as Wade Miley will go, and as he heads off, side for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Adrian Hauser gets the ball now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Kike Hernandez. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. A 1-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Sal Frelick. Kershaw back to work. On the ground to the left. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell on live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off. 1 down. Joey Wiemer digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Now here is Ryan Anderson. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Brewers go down quietly. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. The pitch. Late with the swing there.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Weimer pulls it down. 1 up, 1 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Not shortstop. Miguel Rojas.
Laser could be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie Betts. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That one drifts inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard hit, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. These guys are celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
The final 1-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long